Hi all, it's Arshad from Tech School of Motoring. Today we're going to talk about a maneuver which is asked during your driving test, which is reverse around the corner. To do this maneuver, there are sometimes, it depends on the examiner how they ask you to do it, okay? So sometimes they bring you from this way and they'll ask you to stop here. They will explain to you that they want you to move out and reverse around the corner there after the junction, okay? Now, remember here, when you're stopping here, you follow the MSL PSL routine. When you're moving off, you follow your MSL PSL routine. And when you come in here, just have a quick look into the junction to see what's there. Are there any parked cars? Are there any kids? How is it looking, okay? Then you come in here, and while you're stopping, remember to follow your MSL PSL routine again, okay? So don't think that the examiner moved you for 2 seconds so you don't have to do anything. You are in a test. Remember to follow your rules as they are. Come and stop here, okay? Now remember 2 things. Don't try to go too far from the junction, okay? Also, don't try to come too close and ending up hitting the curb. And also, don't try to be far away from the curb either, okay? So, a nice foot and a half away nicely, okay? Make sure that you're parallel to the corner, to the curb at the left-hand side. Now, once you stop there, pull your handbrake up and secure the car, okay? Depends on automatic and manual. You know how to do that, okay? If you don't know how to do that, then you have to watch one of our earlier videos which shows how to secure your car properly. Once you're stopped, your examiner will ask you. So sometimes they will not stop you here. They just ask you that I want you to stop just after the junction on the left-hand side. And then that's the scenario. They will ask you there, I want you to reverse around the corner to the left-hand side, okay? Or the road on the left-hand side. Now, once you are in this position, the best thing is to lower your left mirror a little bit so that you can see the back of the car and the curb, okay? So now what you will see here is the back of the car here is aligned with the curb, so they are both straight, okay? Once you start to reverse, okay, so you do your normal routine for preparation, observation, and move, okay? So it's the same. You don't have to signal because you're reversing. Your reverse gear turns on a white light at the back of your car. That's your signal, okay? Once you do that, you look around and you start to look out of your back window because you know that you're just gonna go straight. Make sure your steering is straight. So you come down straight up and then you can look in your, so now what you have to do is your focus has to be on the back window and on your left mirror, okay? If you have a camera in your car, you can glance at it. So there is no restriction that you don't have to look in your reverse camera. Of course you can, but very limited, just for add-on help, okay? Don't focus on your camera. Once you are reversing, you straight line in the straight line, and then you come into a position like that, okay? Now, if you look, the back of the car is going straight and the curb is moving away, okay? That's where you do quarter of a steering, okay? So just let's say if you're holding the steering like that, okay, your hand goes from 3 o'clock to 12 o'clock and the left hand goes from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock. That much steering you do, not more than that. Remember, not more than that. And you move, you reverse up to a meter, okay? Now you would see that slowly the car will start to follow the curb again, okay? The back of the car will start to follow the curb nicely this way, okay? You're coming, and then at this point you will see that again, the back of the car is going straight and the curb is going away from you. You do another quarter of a steering, okay? So 1/4 at a time, okay? Don't start to steer all around the place. 1/4 at a time. And now the car will nicely start to follow the curb like that, okay? It will be going. You have to give time to the car to react to your steering, because remember, you're steering the front wheel and you are looking at the back wheels. So it will take the time. So the length of the car, when you move that much, you will see a difference between the positions, okay? Once the car starts to follow the curb, there is nothing for you to do but to do your observations, okay? Make sure that there are no other cars coming, okay? If there is a car coming from this side, or that side, you have to stop where you are, okay? Let the vehicle pass and then you start to move again. But before you move, you make sure to look around to do your 360 observation. Very important, okay? Now at this stage you will see that then once the car is following the curb, it will come to a stage that the car again is going, the back of the car is going this way and the curb is going away from you, okay? At this stage you do 1/4 of a steering again, and now the car, most of the times, that is enough and the car starts to follow the curb nicely, okay, up to here. Once the car comes in around like that, it's straighten up with the curb on the other hand side. You know how much steering you have done. You have been steering to the left hand side. Look at your steering, straighten it up and start going all the way back, okay? So you keep going straight till the examiner asks you to stop, okay? Don't move like that. The car just fell. I'm joking. So of course the car not gonna fall like that. It's a whiteboard, but you know what? You get me. So hopefully stays now. Yeah. Okay, so that's how you do reverse around the corner. Okay, there are a couple of things I would mention. Observation, very important. When you're moving off, you do your 360 observation. When you're at this position, you stop and you do your 360 observation. The reason for that is you have been looking into this road, but now once you have turned into this road, you are looking into this road and that is in your front. You can't see anything here, so you need to have a look to see if there is anybody coming. Another thing to remember is if at any stage there are pedestrians or cyclists or scooters crossing the road, you let them cross, you stop where you are, and before you move off, you do your observation again, okay? Once you finish the observation, the examiner will ask you to stop, you secure the car, and then you wait for further instruction for the examiner, okay? I hope that has been informative for you. I'm gonna come up with another couple of videos more. What are the common mistakes and things like that, who has right of way. So stay tuned and I'll see you in the next one.